What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dab Daniel up in the building. And guess what? I got a very special guest in the building. He an entrepreneur. He a CEO. Mr. Kidd Klutch Productions. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, Daniel. Great to be back. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's good to have you back, brother. And today on the Black Evolution, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special and unique topic. We got Ayesha Curry and we got Mr. Kidd Klutch song. So, without further ado, let's get into it. It's about Ayesha Curry disrespecting her husband. Without further ado, let's get into this great and amazing topic, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so let's cut the music. So in all seriousness, Mr. Kidd Klutch, I want to say it's great and an honor and a privilege to have you back on this podcast, brother. And I hear you've been doing this new song. So what's the new song about, brother?
Well, the new song is called Hot Cheeks. It's produced by me, and it was made by my guy, Sir Spitz. He's an artist out of Yonkers, New York. We did this song a few years ago, and then chopped it up. When we first met, we clicked. After we clicked, I sent him a few beats, and then this was one of the beats he really fell in love with, and then here we are with this.
All right, yeah.
It's nice. You need to check it out. It's on YouTube, it's on SoundCloud. It'll be on other streaming platforms soon. And also my record label, Pro Time Entertainment, we just created a TikTok page. Go follow that TikTok page at Pro Time ENT. Go follow me at I Am Kidd Klutch on Instagram. Go follow me at Kidd Klutch on Twitter. Go follow Kidd Klutch Productions on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We everywhere. And tune in. We got more music coming.
All right, that's good. That's good.
Run
So
these numbers up.
Yeah. We're gonna run those numbers up. So without further ado, now that we got the whole song thing out the way, we're gonna talk about the most disrespectful thing I've seen in a long time with Ayesha Curry. We're gonna talk about her taking the ring off on live TV, embarrassing her husband and disrespecting her husband. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna show y'all the video of this disgraceful and humiliating act and disgusting act by Ayesha Curry, and then we're gonna come back and give our reaction to this disgraceful act. So we're gonna show y'all the video. And we're back. So, Mr. Kidd Klutch, after seeing that disgraceful and humiliating act, what do you think of Ayesha Curry and her disrespecting her husband? What are your thoughts, brother?
Well, this is the first that I've heard of this, and I once you pulled up the video, I saw it, and it's really, I see what you're talking about. It's really disrespectful. And I think this is not the first time that Ayesha Curry has been disrespectful to her husband, because you remember a few years back, she was on the Red Table Talk podcast, and she talked about how she doesn't get attention as far from other men. She missed getting attention, the way she looked, and how it really affected her. And I'm like, I'm going to reiterate what I said then. What I'm saying now is that it's disrespectful as hell. And that if the roles was reversed and Steph Curry would have said that, women would be outraged. You have men outraged, yelling, saying that she needs to divorce him. You would hear them saying, oh, how can you disrespect your wife like that? How a man could be like that? But this is what I've been talking about. I don't want to talk about it, but it seems like every time I come on your podcast, somebody does something like this in our society. We keep seeing the double standards between male behavior and female behavior, and how women get a pass and nobody blinks, nobody flinches, and there's no consequences. But when it's men, They don't always get accountability all the time.
I thought when I saw that video, Mr. Kidd Klutch, I thought it was disgraceful. I thought Ayesha Curry was being dishonorable. I thought she had learned her lesson from the male attention video that garnered a few years ago, because I do remember that video. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I said, she probably misses that attention. She probably was Steph Curry for a while, but at the end of the day, when I see this, I'm like, oh, no. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's disrespectful. Pretend to take the ring off and everything. I'm like, this is disgraceful. This is embarrassing. If Steph Curry would have did that mess, like you said, everybody would be up in arms. How dare you? How dare you? You disrespecting your wife. You disrespecting your wife. You disrespecting your wife. How dare you? How dare you? But see, if it's her, they're trying to justify that mess. See, and I feel like black women don't want to be held accountable. Well, on this podcast, that's going to end the day. You will be held accountable on this podcast. We will have records and a standard over here. We will have a high value man and quality over here. And Steph Curry, I want to say this to you, brother. What the hell's wrong with you? How dare you let your wife disrespect you on live TV and not reprimand her? You are an alpha male. You are a high value man. You don't allow your wife to do that mess. You should have reprimanded her the first time, brother. Come on now. This is the problem with some of these women out here.
I got to come to his defense on that. We don't know what he did at home or what he said at home to her after that. So you can't control what a woman does when it comes to that.
But I'm saying, Mr. Kidd Klutch, I'm saying it's a complete lack of disrespect on Ayesha Curry's part to be doing that mess.
I agree, but I'm saying this is the problem we have in our society too. That we got to debunk is that when women do stuff, it's automatically the man's fault. We can't victim blame him. He's the victim in the situation.
I understand he's the victim, but as the husband, as the high value man, you don't allow your woman to do something disrespectful and not reprimand her.
We don't know what happened in the household. That's what I'm saying. I'm not against what you're saying if he checked that at home or what. But I'm saying is we got to stop. Our society, we have a tendency to blame the real victims, and the people that are not victims, we make them victims. And we always, everything gets lost in the sauce because you got a lot of mess going on. And that's my problem with it.
I just felt it was disrespectful the way how she did that man. You've been married, you've done that man for a long time, ever since high school, and you gonna do this? You gonna disrespect him like this? You see a shirtless man and everything else, and it's not like Ayesha. I'm gonna get into you now because it's not like you haven't seen an athletic body before. Your husband is an athlete. He is a pro athlete. He has to keep his body in shape. You acting like this is the first time you see a man with muscles. What the hell's wrong with you? Craziness. You're so disrespectful. And I can't believe society has come to this where women are allowed to disrespect their men and men don't hold women accountable. You have these Uncle Toms like Steve Harvey get on there and pander to women and all this nonsense. They don't want to hold women accountable. This type of behavior is not acceptable, Ayesha Curry. This type of behavior is not honorable. It is a complete lack of respect for your husband, and you should be ashamed of yourself. What are your thoughts, Mr. Kidd Klutch?
I agree. No pushback from me on that.
I just feel it's disgraceful. It's dishonorable. It's just evil because for a man, Steph Curry, he works hard. He is a man who works hard. He is a 4-time NBA champion. He works hard to get where he's at. And to have his wife not only disrespect him once, but twice with the male attention. And then now this video. I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to keep it real. Ayesha Curry is for the streets. She should go ahead and go in the streets because obviously she wants to be in the streets so bad. If you feel comfortable to go on live TV and take off your ring and say to the world, I don't give a damn about Steph Curry, then you should go in the streets. and find you some of these men and everything that give you all the male attention that you need. But she wants that money. She wants to have her cake and eat it too. She wants that status that she has, Steph Curry's wife. She enjoys that status, and she enjoys disrespecting him. I'm saying with Steph Curry, he has to reprimand her. You can't be going out there and just being an asshole. But this is the final thoughts. Ayesha Curry episode. It's just disgraceful, it's dishonorable, and it's overall evil. This is the Black Evolution. We changing lives. We changing the culture. We evolving. We changing the minds of people. We changing the energy of people. We are dabbing up. We are leaders in our community. It's the Black Evolution. Hey, 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 tune in,